Hello to the Freeman Adventure family members. This is Chad Christopher Kline. We're going to do a little bit of a catch and cook. I was fortunate enough to be out with Phil Freeman and the Freeman Adventure family members on the Island Spirit out of Ventura Sport Fishing. On the July 4th trip, we had such an amazing time, I have to tell you. We caught a lot of barracuda. Now, some people have said barracuda, not for me, doesn't taste good. I personally, I've never had one. I've never tried one. So we are going to do a little bit of a catch and cook situation. We're going to try to do a barracuda curry.
Yeah, nice going. Got one. I love it, man. Nice barracuda. Good going, Chad.
It was a good fight. It was a good fight.
Was it?
Yeah, they're fun.
They really are.
All right, folks, we're going to go through a couple of the ingredients that is necessary for you to make your barracuda curry. The most important ingredient is your barracuda, so make sure you go on to Freeman Adventures and book your next trip with him, and you can start making food as delicious as this. We're gonna have a little bit of peppers, a variety, some gingers, curry powder. I like to go spicy, so vindaloo, and also then your coconut milk, some green onions, some lime, and these are all the things you need, but the most important thing is book your trip with Freeman Adventures to get your barracuda. So after you got all your ingredients, now you want to prepare your ingredients. So you have your red and green bell pepper nicely sliced. You have your spicy sorts of peppers. I like to do an assortment of coloring in there. You have your ginger and your garlic finely chopped. Your cilantro, your green peppers for your garnishing, white onions, some chives, and your limes. These are the things that'll take a little bit of time for you to get all prepared. So after you've done all the preparation work with your peppers and your onions and the sweet peppers and hot peppers, I like to use my cast iron skillet. It's one of my favorite things to use. I threw a little bit of oil in there, getting that nice and hot, and I'm just going to start with searing some of these peppers. I'm going to do that for a couple minutes on its own. Add in some of these lovely onions. We're just going to cook that down, sear it for a good couple of minutes. Keep stirring it, let it get down, cook nice, release all those delicious juices and flavoring. We have a nice sizzle going on with the red and green bell peppers as well as the onions. Now I'm going to add in the hot, spicy peppers that are going to go in. That's going to give it a nice, hot flavor. I'm going to keep doing that. Just mix it all in. Let it sear for a few extra minutes on top of that. While you're working on that, if you want, you can go ahead and add in your salt and pepper to taste, depending on how you want it. This is going to be a hot curry for me. Like I said, I do enjoy a nice spicy curry. And I like using Himalayan pink salt. And we're going to keep going with spice, curry powder. Get that mixed in, going. And then vindaloo. This is the hot stuff, the spicy, what's going to make you sweat and kind of maybe regret adding it later. It is the spice, the hot, the heat is on. And I'm going to also add some masala. You want to add in your ginger and your garlic. Keep that all nice and going. I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit longer. This has been going for a good couple minutes. Everything is breaking down beautifully. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add in my coconut milk. Mix that in. Get a good, nice mixture to get that beautiful red curry kind of looking going on. Been simmering for a good couple of minutes here. I'm just going to add in a few little of the chives for a little bit more of that spice that I so much like. A little bit of lime at the moment. I'm going to add more lime later, but this is just to kind of keep giving the flavoring and going on everything. And then the most important part, your barracuda. You can't have curry barracuda without barracuda. And we're just going to put this in there. Make sure it's nice and saturated. If you want to flip it over a little bit, and make sure it's got a good bath going on. Now this is going to sit here and simmer. Turn down the heat just a tad. Cover it. I don't have a big top cover for my cast iron, so I MacGyver it. Put on a little top like that, and we're just going to let that go for a good couple minutes. Probably 30, 35, depending on how much fish that you're going to put in. And here we are back for the moment of truth. I've got a nice little bed of Thai lime rice going on. My garnish is over here. This has been simmering. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. Just gonna put the pot over into the sink. That is just gorgeous. Barracuda curry. Who would have thought about this one? So we're gonna go ahead and plate it. Get some of that nice fish. Once the fish cooks down, obviously it's gonna break down into nice little chunks. I put in that big fillet that you saw. So we got a nice couple chunks of the fish. There's another one. Put that right in there. And now some cilantro. And some green onions. Boom. There we have it, my friends. From the Freeman Adventure Family Fishing off the Island Spirit in Ventura, California, we have Barracuda Curry. Enjoy. Actually, you can't have a cooking video without the first bite tastes. So everybody saw how this is put together. I'm gonna get a nice little chunk of barracuda. This is my first time ever eating barracuda. And thanks to you, Phil Freeman and the Freeman Adventure Channel. Oh my goodness. What? That's barracuda. That is barracuda. Oh my goodness. It is so good. Barracuda curry. Thank you, Phil.